Now it looked like he jumped out of the mezzanine to dunk this ball. That's sending it down with some power.
Whether or not you agree that LeBron James is the GOAT, there's no denying that he's outrageously wealthy. But exactly how rich is the four-time NBA champ? Join me as I take you through the LeBron James net worth and lifestyle. Number 10, net worth. As a professional basketball player and entrepreneur in the U.S., LeBron James has a net worth of $500 million. LeBron James makes over $30 million in salary from the NBA each year, as well as around $65 million in endorsements. This takes his total yearly earnings to almost $100 million. LeBron made $86 million between June 16 and June 17, and $85.5 million between June 17 and June 18. He made another $85 million between 18 and June 19, so LeBron James pocketed over $126 million in salary alone during his first 10 seasons in the NBA. LeBron also earned an estimated $326 million in endorsements during that same time period. Overall, in his first 10 years as a pro, he made $452 million. To sum it up, he's earned slightly more than $600 million in salary during his career before taxes and costs, of course. With the Lakers, LeBron inked a 2-year $85 million deal extension. LeBron will have made $428 million in NBA pay by the time his contract expires in 2023. Number 9, endorsement relationships. LeBron James has endorsement deals with a number of companies, including McDonald's, Microsoft, State Farm, Beats by Dre, Coca-Cola, Dunkin' Donuts, Baskin-Robbins, Samsung, Nike, and others. LeBron James not only endorsed Beats by Dre, but he also owned 1% of the firm. He was paid $1 million in royalties throughout his stint as a spokesman. LeBron received $30 million when the company was sold to Apple for $3 billion. Number 8, the Nike deal. At the age of 18, LeBron signed his first Nike endorsement agreement. The contract stipulated a payment of $90 million over 7 years, or $12.8 million per year. To sign with Reebok, he was offered $115 million. Nike pays LeBron a total of $20 million a year in salary and royalties for his signature shoe line. In December 2015, LeBron James agreed to a lifetime endorsement deal with Nike, which could be worth more than $1 billion. It's the first lifetime contract Nike has ever provided, and it's also the largest sale in the company's history, according to reports. Number 7, contracts. As most people know, LeBron bypassed college and entered the NBA draft as the first choice of his local team, the Cleveland Cavaliers, in 2003. His first contract was worth $18.8 million over the course of 4 years. Before the 2007-08 seasons, James agreed to a 3-year, $60 million agreement with the Cavs, which increased his annual compensation from $5.8 million to $13 million to $14.4 million, and finally $15.8 million for the 2009-2010 season. LeBron famously revealed his plan to leave Cleveland for Miami with a televised special called The Decision prior to the 2011 season. While he would be mocked for years for the ostensibly haughty television special, The Decision raised approximately $6 million for charity. LeBron chose a lower-than-market rate of $110 million over 6 years when he went to Miami. He did this because he projected that he, along with Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade, could win an NBA championship in Miami. He actually earned $1.2 million less in his first season with the Heat than he did in Cleveland. LeBron James returned to Cleveland prior to the 14-15 season. After 4 seasons with the Heat, LeBron also signing a 1-year contract to maximize his earnings potential each season as the NBA salary cap grew during his time in Cleveland. He signed a 3-year, $100 million contract with the Cavaliers in 2016. Coming off winning the NBA title, he made $23 million in his first year, earning $30.9 million in his second season, making him the league's highest-paid player for the first time in his career. He earned over $33 million in the third year of his contract, which was the most in the league. LeBron James then signs a 4-year, $153 million deal with the Lakers ahead of the 2018-19 seasons with an average annual salary of $38 million. Later, he and the Lakers agreed to a 2-year, $85 million contract deal in November of 2020. That's going to keep him with the organization until 2023. Now, this equates to a base NBA salary of $42.5 million per year. Number 6. Is LeBron James on his way to becoming a billionaire? Within the next 10 years, LeBron is expected to join the Billionaire Athlete Club. Michael Schumacher, Floyd Mayweather, Jack Nicklaus, Arnold Palmer, Tiger Woods, and Michael Jordan are the current members of that club. LeBron's annual earnings will certainly top $100 million over the course of his 4 years in LA if his new pay and impending endorsements are included. Perhaps even $110 million to $120 million could be on the cards. Even if his contract is worth $100 million, LeBron will have earned $1 billion in his career by the 4th year of his contract. If LeBron signs one more 3-year NBA deal before retiring, his total NBA salary earnings would be over $350 million by 2024. When it's all said and done, LeBron will most likely retire in 2025 with total earnings of around $1.1 billion. If LeBron follows in the footsteps of luminaries like Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, and Kobe Bryant, his net worth will exceed $1 billion in 2035 when he would be 51 years old, according to experts' calculations. Number 5. Early years. LeBron James was born in Akron, Ohio, December 30, 1984. LeBron's mother got him a little hoop and basketball when he was a baby, which he played with for hours. Basketball quickly becoming LeBron's life, and when he was old enough to play for his primary school, he excelled right away. LeBron James attended St. Vincent St. Mary High School, where, as a sophomore, he was named to the USA Today All-USA First Team for the first time. He was voted the Gatorade National Player of the Year in his junior year. Around this period, he began to be referred to as King James. Even while still in high school, James began to appear on the covers of Slam magazine and Sports Illustrated. Everyone knew LeBron James was destined to be an NBA superstar. LeBron was chosen by the Cleveland Cavaliers as the first overall pick of the 2003 NBA draft. During his first season, he was the youngest player to ever score 40 points in a single game, as well as the youngest player ever to be voted Rookie of the Year. In addition to playing for the Cavaliers, he's also played for the United States Olympic basketball team and won bronze and gold medals at the 2004-2008 Olympics, respectively. In 2012 and 2013, LeBron and the Heat won the NBA championship. He was also voted MVP of both series. Number 4. Personal life and real estate. James has 3 children with his high school sweetheart, Savannah Brinson. When they lived in Miami, the James family owned a $9 million mansion overlooking Biscayne Bay in Coconut Grove. In November 2015, LeBron bought a 9,300 square foot mansion in LA's Brentwood neighborhood for $21 million. At the time, it was the highest price paid for a home in the neighborhood. In November 2017, LeBron plunks down $23 million for another mansion in Brentwood. Back in Ohio, LeBron owns one of the most expensive homes in the Cleveland area, located in Bath Township. The home, which LeBron had custom built, is valued at $9.5 million by Ohio tax authorities. It has 20 total rooms in 30,000 square feet of living space. He bought the property back in 2003 when he was 18, fresh after joining the NBA. Number 3. Spring Hill Entertainment. LeBron and his business partner, Maverick Carter, are the co-founders of the production company Spring Hill Entertainment. The company has produced movies, documentaries, and television shows. Number 2. Blaze Pizza. In 2012, LeBron decided to invest in a pizza startup called Blaze Pizza. At the time, he was under contract with McDonald's. In 2017, LeBron actually turned down a $15 million extension offer from McDonald's so that he could go all in with Blaze Pizza. It is reported that he owns at least 21 Blaze Pizza franchises, and the company is one of the fastest-growing restaurant chains of all time. LeBron's equity stake at the company's latest valuation is worth $40 million. Number 1. Liverpool FC. While it is LeBron's ultimate goal to own an NBA team, in the meantime, he'll have to make do with owning a soccer team. In 2011, LeBron struck a deal to acquire 2% stake in Liverpool FC from the club's majority owners, the Fenway Sports Group owners of the Red Sox. In the years since the deal was struck, Liverpool won the UEFA Champions League tournament, and it's grown to be worth $2 billion. LeBron's stake is now worth at least $40 million. He is a millionaire champion, to say the least. So what do you think? What do you make of LeBron's massive net worth? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure that you subscribe and like us I'll see you on the channel next time. Until then, it's goodbye.